investment limit need to be increased?
Currently, if you look at the tax slabs, I think tax compliance is a major issue, and not and how how the adherence can be increased is either you reduce the tax rates for the higher brackets, so you make sure that the 10 lakh amount at which 30% corporate tax rate is charged goes higher, maybe 15, maybe 20, 25. That can be done, or you increase the tax exemption limit. So you currently have no taxes below 2.5, right? So you can increase that to 3.5, 3. That's something that can be done.
I don't see a very significant reduction in the tax rates, at least for the upper brackets right now. However, there's been an increase in your tax base post demonetization, and the government will start seeing the effects of it now, because of which I think the exemption limit might go up to say 3 lakhs.
There's no reason for them to cut their revenue source by cutting direct income tax rates. So we could hope for that later, but I mean in after this budget, but definitely not in this one.
Regarding personal taxation, I agree with what everyone's views are here, that I don't expect a very significant change or a radical change in the structure. But there could be small tweaks done. Say for example, medical reimbursement, one of those deductions. The exemption limit currently is 15,000, and I see that to be something which is really unrealistic, and I think that limit should be increased by a certain amount to reflect the current expenses that you actually incur in today's date. So that would be one of it. The second could be that there was a survey done which showed that most Indians prefer to keep money in fixed deposits as a safe destination for funds. So currently we have a deduction for savings account interest that we earn. So maybe you could extend that to So maybe you could extend that to fixed deposit, so that a lot of people could be benefited. I agree the tax, the revenues would go down there, but then maybe you could have a certain limit saying that this is the amount up to which you could have interest on fixed deposits exempt. So maybe small reforms like these could be something which the government might look to do at this point of time, in my opinion.
I'm not very sure if the medical reimbursement limit would be increased from 15 to 30, or as per some estimates 50,000. That's because in the run-up to the elections, you just have 1 year, and you just saw the Gujarat election results. The rural Gujarat did not vote for BJP. So more focus of the government, and specifically the budget, would be on the rural sector. It would be on the agriculture sector, and realizing outcomes there. So you have healthcare, you have infrastructure catering to the rural sector, would see a huge outlay in terms of the funds.
For more updates on budget, visit timesnownews.com.